Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to start a lecture series on Charaka Samhita. So, because of the this Corona crisis, so we are unable to do the classes, and because of the problem with the network issues, so it is very difficult to conduct the online classes for you people. So, because of the extension of this uh, lockdown, so it will be very difficult for the students this year uh, to cope up with the subjects. So that's why I have thought of making the lecture series or the video series of the Charak Samhita, so that it will be helpful for you people. So unlike Shushruta as well as Ashtanga, so Charaka Sharira has got very unique way of explanation as well as understanding of the concept. So that's why it is very important to understand the Sharira Sthana of Charaka Samhita. So when we read the chapters or the Sthana proper, we will come to know why it has got a very unique way of explanation as well as content. So coming to the chapter, so I request everyone to, whenever you are listening to this lecture, so you have to keep your Charak Samhita original with commentary with yourself. So it is a prerequisite before you listen to these lectures. Okay. So coming to the chapter, athata katita purushiyam shariram vyakhyasyamah iti asmahur Bhagavan Atreyaha. So in the commentary, they have explained about the link between the sthana as well as the chapters. So that is the importance of the Chakrapani commentary. So they give the link between, what is the link between the sthanas as well as the link between the sutras as well as link between the chapters. So that is most important. Before going to the chapter, first we have to understand the what is the link between the sthana as well as the link between the chapters. So why after Nidana as well as Vimana Sthana, Sharira Sthana has been explained. So what is the need of Sharira Sthana, that we should know. So that has been explained in the Chakrapani commentary. So at the starting of the chapter, the Chakrapani comments and he will explain what is the link between the previous sthanas as well as the Sharira Sthana, and why Sharira Sthana has been explained after Nidana as well as Vimana Sthana. If you read the commentary, it goes like this. Nidhana Sthane Jnata Hetvadina Tataha Vimane Pratita Rasa Doshadi Manena Kartavya Chikitsaya Adhikaranam Shariram Jnatavyam Bhavati. So what is the meaning of this one? So in the Nidana Sthana, they have explained about Hetvadi Panchaka, Hetu, Purarupa, Rupa, Upashaya, Samprapti. So after explaining all these in the Nidana Sthana and in the Vimana Sthana, after explaining the Rasa as well as Dosha, Mana of Rasa as well as Dosha Adi, Jnana. So the next is they have explained about the Sharira Sthana. So why they have explained Sharira? Because Chikitsa, for the Chikitsa or the treatment, so we need a Adhikarana. What is the main Adhikarana or the center point for the Chikitsa or the treatment? That is the body or the Sharira. So that's why to treat a patient, so we should, the prerequisites are to understand the Roga as well as to analyze the Dosha as well as Rasa. So after explaining these things, they have come to the Adhikarana, that is the Sharira. So without Sharira, so where you are going to do the treatment? So that's why before going to treatment, first we should know about the knowledge regarding the Sharira. So that's why Sharira Sthana has been explained after Nidana as well as Vimana Sthana. So again he goes on explaining यथो अप्रतिपन्ने अशेष विशेषतः शरीरे न शरीर विज्ञानादीनः चिकित्सा साध्वी भवति. So without the knowledge of Sharira, one cannot go for the treatment. So it is must for a physician to understand about these Sharira and go for treatment. So without the sound knowledge, proper knowledge of the Sharira, so the physician cannot treat the patient and he cannot give the treatment to the Sharira. So that's why knowledge of Sharira is must before going to the treatment. Then अतः शरीरं कारण उत्पत्ति स्थिति वृद्ध्यादि विशेषैः प्रतिपादयितुं शरीरं स्थानमुच्यते. So then he explains why, what is the importance of sharirasthana. So shariram karana utpatti. So what has been dealt in the sharirasthana? The karana of sharira. So the cause for this sharira, karana utpatti. So how this sharira got evolved, sthiti, how it sustained, and vriddhi, how it attains the growth. So that has been explained. The sthana which deals with karana of sharira, utpatti, as well as sthiti of the sharira, adi visheshaihi pratipadaitum sharira sthanam uchyate. To explain these things, so they have explained the sharira sthana. So again, one of the another important point about the sharira sthana is the definition or the nirukti of this sharira sthana, which has been explained in the last chapter of this sharira sthana. So why sharira sthana has been explained, what is the importance of sharira sthana, that can be known by understanding the definition of this sharira sthana. One is the commentary of Chakrapani, and another thing is the nirukti of the definition of sharira. So when you see the nirukti of sharira sthana, you can see in the last chapter of sharira sthana. So shariram chintyate sarva daiva manusha sampada sarva bhavair yatas tasmad shariram sthanam uchyate. Shariram chintyate daiva manusha sampada. There are two components which has been explained in the whole sharira sthana. So that is the daiva sampada and manusha sampada. So daiva sampada refers to the all the factors which we cannot see through our eyes. Okay, so those are called as a daiva. For example, the concept of mana, atma, and all the bhavas which we cannot see through our eyes. So such type of factors are called daiva. And the purusha, or the all the factors which are related to the sharira, sthula sharira. So that has been explained in this sharira sthana. That is the all the bhavas. In the second line we can see sarva bhavair yatas tasmat shariram sthanam uchyate. All the bhavas related to the daiva as well as manusha, that has been covered in the entire sharira sthana. So these part you cannot find in the any of the other samhitas like Sushruta as well as the Ashtanga, because whole of the Sushruta as well as Ashtanga, they are mainly targeting towards the sthula sharira or the sharira sankhya, or the related to the anatomical structures of the sharira. But sharira sthana of Charaka Samhita is totally a three-dimensional, that is the physical, mental as well as the spiritual content of the body or the person. So that's why it is having the uniqueness in explanation, or the chronology also you can see from Katida Purushiya to the Jati Sutriya. So starting from the Sukshma Bhavas, it starts from the Sukshma Bhava, that is the Mana, Atma, or Katida Purushiya. So Purusha, that is the Atma Tattva or Manas Tattva. So starting from that, he comes to the end Jati Sutriya, that is the Janma. Jati refers to the Janma of a Purusha or Janma of the child. So in this manner they have explained the Daiva Sampat as well as Manusha Sampat in the entire Sharirasthana. So these are the 2 points which you should be very keen about the Sharirasthana, that is the commentary, first commentary of the Chakrapani as well as the last Nirukti of Sharirasthana. So why Sharirasthana has been explained after Nidana as well as Vimana is one point, and what is the main content of Sharirasthana? In the commentary, Charakrapani commentary has explained Sharira, Karana, Utpatti, Sthiti as well as Vriddhi. How it occurs, that has been explained in Sharirasthana. Another thing is in gross, Daiva as well as Manusha Sampad. So both the things has been covered in the Sharirasthana. So it is not only the physical body, he has not explained about the physical body. Unlike the Sushruta as well as Ashtanga Hridaya, they have explained about the anatomical structures related to the Sharira. But here in Charak Samhita we can see the three-dimensional view of the Sharira, that is the physical, mental as well as spiritual aspect of the body we can see. So that is the importance of Sharirasthana. So coming to the first chapter of the Sharirasthana, that is the Katida Purushiyam Sharira. So what is Katida Purushiyam? Atatha Katida Purushiyam Shariram. So how many types of Purusha according to Dhatu Veda? So that is the question asked by the Agnivesha. So you can see this is the one method of explanation you can see in the Charak Samhita, that is the question and answer. Questions has been asked by the Shishya Agnivesha as well as answered by Atreya. So in this chapter the Agnivesha has asked 23 questions so related to this. So the first question will Katita Purusho Dhiman Dhatu Bedena Vidyate. So that's why the first chapter has been named Katida Purushiya Sharira. So how many types of Purusha? Here Purusha refers to the Atma. So not the Sharira, Purusha refers to the Atma. Dhatu Bedena. Dhatu refers to here not the Sapta Dhatu. Here Dhatu refers to the Sharira. So Dharana Dhatu. The word meaning of Dhatu is the Dharana Dhatu here. So Dharana Dhatu means the Dharana of Atma has been done by what? Sharira. So that's why Dhatu here refers to the Sharira. So he has been the, so what is present in this Dhatu, that is the Atma, that is the Purusha. So according to the Dhatu Bheda, that is the Sharira Bheda, how many types of Purusha has been explained? So that is the question. So for that they have answered that you can see in the next shloka, that is there are three types of Purushas mainly explained. Okay. So after explaining the importance of Sharirasthana, why Sharirasthana has been explained first after the Nidana as well as Vimana. So Acharya Chakrapani, he has explained the why the first chapter is Katida Purushiya, not the other chapters like Sharira Vichaya or Purusha Vichaya. So the shloka goes like this, the sutra, Atra api cha atyanta dukkha uparama moksha karana chikitsopayukta purusha bhedadi pratipadaka taya pradhanatvena katida purushiya adhyayo abhidiyate. So there are three things they have mentioned, that is atyanta dukkha uparama. So the dukkha is for the sharira, that is adhyatmika, adidevika and adibhautika, and moksha uparama, moksha karana. So even the moksha is attained by the purusha itself, moksha karana, chikitsopayukta, and the chikitsa is also done in these three things. Are the center point is the purusha or the atma. So how many types of purusha we can see according to the dhatu beda? So according to the dhatu beda, how many types of purusha can be classified? So because of this importance of purusha, so the first chapter is Katida Purushiya Shariram. So without this we cannot understand the further things. So that's why the chapter starts with the Katida Purushiya Sharira, which is responsible for the moksha karana, which is responsible for chikitsa, and which is responsible for the dukkha uparama. So this is the reason for explaining the Katida Purushiya in the first. Coming to the shloka number 16, so where they have explained the different types of Purusha according to the Dhatu Veda. सो कादयश्चेतनः षष्ठः धातवः पुरुषः स्मृतः चेतना धातुरपि एकः स्मृतः पुरुषसंज्ञकः. So mainly the first purusha is khadayas षष्ठः धातवः पुरुषः स्मृतः. Khadayah refers to the kha refers to akasha. So akashad vayu vayuragne agnerapah adabhyo prithvihi. So ka adihi. So panchamahabhuta chetana. Chetana here refers to the atma. Chetanaha षष्ठः. So षष्ठः धातवः पुरुषः स्मृतः. So panchamahabhuta as well as chetana. Here in the commentary you can see the chetana refers to the atma as well as manas. Manas sanyukta atma is called as chetana. So kadayas chetanaha षष्ठः धातवः पुरुषः स्मृतः. So these are called as a षष्ठः धातवः. So according to the panchamahabhuta as well as atma, it is considered as one type of purusha, and it is also called as chikitsa purusha, where treatment can be done. And another purusha is chetana dhatu api ekah smrutah purusha sangyaka. Okay, so chetana dhatu or the atma is also considered as single entity. Chetana dhatu api ekah smrutah. So another type of purusha is only chetana dhatu. So the next is another dhatu Veda has been explained, that is we call it as a Rashi Purusha or Chaturvimshati Purusha. So Punashcha dhatu Vedena Chaturvimshatikah Smrutaha Mano Dashendriyani Artaha Prakrutischa Ashtadhatuki. So another Purusha has been explained, that is the Punashcha dhatu Vedena. So again, according to the dhatu Veda, the Purusha has been classified into Chaturvimshatika Smrutaha, 24 tattvas. So which are those? First is the Mana, Dasha Indriyani, so Pancha Jnanendriya, Pancha Karmendriya, Arthaha, Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha, and Prakrutischa Ashtadhatuki. So Ashtadhatu are Avyakta, Mahat, Ahankara and Panchatanmatra. So these are the Ashtadhatus. So together they combine Chaturvimshatika. So you have studied in the Sankhya Darshana, so there are 25. Another one is so the Purusha as well as Prakriti has been explained separately according to Sankhya. So that's why it becomes 25. So here in Charaka Samhita they have combined the Prakriti as well as Purusha. So that's why they become 24. So here according to the Dhatu Vedena, so another type is a 24, that is the Chaturvimshatika Smrutaha. So where we see the Mana, Dasha Indriya, Indriyartha as well as the Ashtadhatus, that is the Prakrutischa Ashtadhatuki. So these are the main three types of Purushas that has been explained. Katida Purushiyam Shariram Dhatu Vedena Vidyate. So according to the Dhatu Veda, there are three types of Dhatus Purusha which has been explained by Charaka Samhita, that is the Shaddatmatmaka Purusha, which is considered as a Chikitsa Purusha, where we do Chikitsa, and another Purusha is the Ekadhatuja Purusha, that is the only the Atma, Chetana Dhaturapi Ekaha Purusha Sangyakaha, and another type of Purusha is the Chaturvimshati Tattvatmaka Purusha. So again the question is, what is this Purusha? So in the commentary of Chakrapani they have explained Puri Sharire Shetehe, that refers to that which resides in the Sharira. So that is nothing but the Atma. So here Purusha Shabda refers to the Atma, not the Sharira, whole Sharira. So again when we go to the importance of this, why we should know about these things. So what is the importance of this Ekadhatuja Purusha, Dvidhatuja Purusha, okay, and Shaddhatuja Purusha or Chaturvimshati Tattvatmaka Purusha. So again when we see in Charaka Samhita or in Shushruta Samhita, they have explained three types of dukkha. Okay, so mainly Adhyatmika, Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika. So again at the same time for them the treatment has been explained. Again those are also three types. So Daiva Vyapashraya, Yukti Vyapashraya and Sattva Vaji. So in the same way the Purusha are also explained as a three types of Purusha. That is the Shaddatvatmaka Purusha, Ekadaatvatmaka Purusha as well as Chaturvimshati Tatvatmaka Purusha. So likewise, how the Dukkhas are three, so the treatment is also of three types. And in the same way, I have explained three types of Purusha. Okay. So how these are linked? So the three types of Purusha, how we are going to link to the Chikitsa. So in treatment, all the three are very important. We should understand all three types of Purusha for a successful practice. Okay. So how they are related. So for example, Dhatu Shaddatvatmaka Purusha. Okay. So there we can see Panchamahabhuta as well as Atma. So the Ahara as well as Aushadha. So they are Panchabhautika and they are responsible for the health as well as disease of a person. So here the Yukti Vyapashraya Chikitsa acts on Shad Dhatuja Purusha. So how? Because Yukti Vyapashraya, it is related to Dravyabhuta Chikitsa, or where we are giving the medicine from externally, or we are giving the Dravya to a patient. So it is acting on the Shad Dhatuja Purusha, that is Panchamahabhuta as well as Atma. And Chetana Dhatur Api Ekaha. So how it is helpful in the treatment? So again, Chetana Dhatur Api Ekaha, it is targeting towards the Daiva Apashraya Chikitsa. So what we are doing in Daiva Apashraya Chikitsa, where we are not using any of the Dravya internally. So it is we are targeting towards the Atma. Okay, Chetana Dhatur Api Ekaha. So where Daiva is involved, so there we are only targeting towards the Atma. So that's why Chetana Dhatur Api Ekaha is targeting towards the Daiva Apashraya Chikitsa, where importance of Daiva Apashraya Chikitsa is in, so for the Atma. So the third one is the Chaturvimshati Tattvatmaka Purusha, so which is mainly including the Raja as well as Tama. Okay, even the Mana is also included in this one. So that's why Yukti Sattvavajaya Chikitsa is targeting towards these Chaturvimshatika Tattvatmaka Purusha, because these are due to the Raja as well as Tamoguna of the Manas. So that's why for Sattvavajaya Chikitsa is mainly for this Mana doshas, that is the Raja as well as Tama. So three type of Chikitsa is for three types of Purusha, that is the Yukti Vyapashraya is targeting towards Shad Dhatvatmaka Purusha, and Chetana Dhatur Api Eka, it is mainly targeting towards the Daivapashraya Chikitsa, and for Chaturvimshati Tattvatmaka Purusha, it is mainly targeting towards Sattvavajaya Chikitsa. So this is one of the analysis, or we can say applied part of this Purusha according to the Dhatu Bheda. So now we have studied three types of Purusha in this class. In the next class we will be elaborating these Chaturvimshati Tattvatmaka Purusha, so which is in the form of sequence we can see in the Charaka Samhita. In the same way, in Charaka Samhita also they have explained in sequence of this Chaturvimshati Tattvatmaka Purusha, that is they have explained about the Mana or Panchamahabhuta or Pancha Tanmatra in the sequence. So in the same manner we are going in the same manner. So in the next class we will be studying about the Manas as well as other components which has been explained in Chaturvimshati Tattvatmaka Purusha. The sequence is also same in Charaka Samhita. So according to that we will be explaining the other components. So if you have any doubts you can share in the comment section. So again, so if you like this video, please subscribe as well as share this video to the maximum. Thank you.